The spoilers for Days of Our Lives during the week of Monday, December 22nd through Friday, December 26th lean heavily into tradition, family connections, and ironic misunderstandings, all wrapped in a familiar holiday tone that longtime viewers instantly recognize. This is one of those weeks where Salem slows down just enough to focus on emotional bonds, while quietly setting up future complications that will unfold once the holiday glow fades. One of the strongest through lines of the week is the idea that tradition still matters in Salem, especially when it comes to the Black family. Christmas in Days of Our Lives has always been about legacy, forgiveness, and multigenerational connection, and this week honors that history rather than reinventing it. Viewers who have followed the show for years will feel that sense of continuity, especially in the scenes involving Marlena, Rachel, and the larger Black family dynamic. A particularly heartwarming element of the week is Marlena Evans spending time with Rachel Black. This visit is more than just a sweet holiday moment. It carries emotional weight for both characters. Rachel is genuinely thrilled to see her grandmother, and that excitement reflects how much Marlena represents stability and unconditional love in a life that has seen far too much chaos for someone so young. Rachel has been surrounded by adult conflict, manipulation, and emotional upheaval, and Marlena's presence offers a sense of safety and grounding that no one else quite provides. For Marlena, the visit is just as meaningful. She has always been the emotional backbone of her family, and seeing Rachel happy and open reminds her why those bonds are worth protecting, even when circumstances are complicated. Their mutual affection reinforces one of Day's core themes, that love between generations can be healing, especially during the holidays. These scenes are meant to soften the edges of the week, offering warmth amid all the unresolved drama simmering beneath the surface. There is also a subtle narrative question woven into this visit. How did it come about so smoothly? Earlier in the week, Belle has a conversation with Brady on Monday, December 22nd, and that discussion appears to have quietly paved the way for Marlena's time with Rachel. Belle has often acted as a mediator in family situations, especially when emotions run high or communication breaks down. Her chat with Brady likely helped ease tensions or clarify boundaries, making it possible for Marlena to step in without resistance or conflict. What makes this especially interesting is that Brady remains largely clueless during this period. While others around him are making emotional connections and quietly resolving issues, Brady seems unaware of the deeper implications of what's happening. This isn't played for comedy so much as irony. Brady is physically present but emotionally out of sync, which has been a recurring pattern for him. He often reacts to situations rather than anticipating them, and this week reinforces that trait. Brady's cluelessness also serves as contrast to Marlena's emotional awareness. Where Marlena instinctively understands what Rachel needs and how to provide comfort, Brady is still struggling to fully grasp the emotional undercurrents affecting his family. This disconnect doesn't cause immediate fallout during the holiday week, but it does suggest that Brady may be blindsided later, once normal routines resume and unresolved issues resurface. The phrase, "the tradition lives," is key to understanding the tone of the entire week. Days of Our Lives is deliberately leaning into its history, reminding viewers why Salem's families endure despite constant turmoil. The Christmas setting allows characters to lower their defenses temporarily, exchange genuine moments, and reconnect in ways that feel sincere rather than forced. These traditions are not just background decoration, they are narrative tools that reinforce character motivations and emotional truths. At the same time, the show does not pretend that everything is magically fixed. The warmth of Marlena and Rachel's visit exists alongside lingering misunderstandings and emotional blind spots, particularly where Brady is concerned. The holidays create a pause, not a resolution. Once the week ends, the same characters will still have to deal with the consequences of what they don't yet see or understand. In simple terms, this week of Days of Our Lives is about emotional grounding. Marlena and Rachel's reunion highlights love, comfort, and continuity. Belle's quiet influence shows how small conversations can lead to meaningful outcomes. Brady's cluelessness reminds viewers that not everyone grows at the same pace. Together, these elements create a holiday week that feels familiar, heartfelt, and deliberately calm.